Welcome back to Car Vibes, where performance meets passion. And today, we're diving into Ford's latest track-hardened masterpiece. This car is not just a continuation of a legacy. It's a complete reimagination of what the Mustang badge stands for in the world of high-performance muscle. Building upon the 7th-generation S650 Mustang platform, the new GT500 isn't just a step up. It's a massive leap forward in American automotive engineering. The silhouette is instantly recognizable, but the details have evolved. Wider, lower, and more planted than ever, the 2026 GT500 carries a menacing stance. Thanks to flared fenders, wider track, and an aggressively sculpted body that channels both airflow and attention. Up front, you're greeted by a redesigned fascia with colossal air intakes, functional hood vents, and that signature Shelby grille with subtle badging, because this car doesn't need to shout to be noticed. It whispers intimidation with carbon fiber accents, a forged front splitter, and LED lighting signatures that give it a futuristic yet unmistakably Mustang look. Around the sides, the 20-inch lightweight forged aluminum wheels are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup, 2 tires 305 mm wide in the front and 315 at the rear, providing maximum grip for both street and circuit. The rear showcases an aerodynamic diffuser, quad exhaust outlets that growl on startup, and a track-optimized carbon fiber wing that hints at the GT500's GTD-influenced aero package. And speaking of the GTD, this new Shelby takes a page from that hyper-performance playbook with track readiness baked into its DNA. Now, let's talk about what really matters: what's under the hood. While Ford hasn't officially confirmed the specs yet, all signs point to a new evolution of the Predator V8 engine. Possibly a 5.2L, or even a 5.5-liter supercharged beast pushing upwards of 800 horsepower. Maybe even closer to 900 in limited editions. Some insiders suggest it could be a detuned version of the GTD's 815 HP motor, while others point to Ford experimenting with a 7.3L naturally aspirated Megazilla engine for future iterations. Either way, this isn't just going to be the most powerful Shelby Mustang ever. It could very well be the most powerful factory Ford vehicle ever built. Power will be routed through a lightning-fast 7-speed Tremec dual-clutch transmission, with no manual option, keeping with the formula that made the last GT500 such a monster on both the drag strip and the track. Handling won't take a back seat. Either expect a new evolution of MagneRide adaptive suspension, a beefed-up rear subframe, revised geometry that keeps the chassis flat and responsive at high speeds. Electronic enhancements like launch control, torque, vectoring, and multiple drive modes will make it just as comfortable on winding canyon roads as it is demolishing lap times on track days. Stopping power will come from massive 6-piston Brembo calipers gripping carbon ceramic rotors up front with 4-piston units in the rear. The braking system is not just designed for strength, but for endurance, because a car this fast doesn't get to slow down until you say so. Climb into the driver's seat and you're met with a cockpit that balances raw functionality with modern luxury. Recaro racing seats keep you bolted in during high-speed cornering, while carbon fiber inserts, suede accents, and brushed aluminum trim remind you that this isn't your average pony car. A flat-bottom steering wheel with paddle shifters feels natural in your hands, and behind it sits a fully digital 12.4-inch cluster that can be customized to show everything from G-force to lap times. In the center console, Ford's updated SYNC for infotainment system runs through a crisp 13.2-inch touchscreen, with support for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, and real-time performance telemetry. Optional packages may include a rear seat delete, rear roll bar, and weight reduction trims, bringing this Shelby even closer to race car territory. It's not just a showpiece for performance. It's engineered with precision to dominate wherever it goes. The GT500 has always stood for one thing: raw, unapologetic power. And the 2026 model refines that identity with smarter tech, better balance, and the kind of attention to detail that makes it not just a muscle car, but a precision instrument. The sound it makes is uniquely Shelby deep, guttural, and mechanical. There's no artificial enhancement here, just pure internal combustion symphony. It's pushed through a finely tuned exhaust system that roars under throttle and crackles on downshift. Ford is expected to reveal the production model, officially by late 2025, with first deliveries rolling out in early 2026. Pricing hasn't been finalized, but based on current industry trends and the previous GT500s, $80,000 starting price. It's safe to assume this one will start just north of $100,000. But when you consider the power, the engineering, and the legacy baked into every inch of this machine, it's a price tag that performance enthusiasts will gladly accept. Limited editions and track packages could push the final cost toward the $130,000 mark, especially if carbon fiber wheels, advanced aero, and semi-slick rubber are part of the options list. This is not just a car, it's a symbol of what American performance can be in the modern age. It blends muscle with manners, heritage with high-tech, and raw speed with everyday drivability. The 2026 Mustang Shelby GT500 doesn't just honor Carroll Shelby's legacy, pushes it forward. For fans of true performance machines, this car doesn't need a sales pitch, speaks for itself every time the engine comes to life. From drag strips to mountain passes, from the streets to the track, this GT500 is more than just the next Mustang. It's a statement. Stay tuned to Car Vibes for more coverage, test drives, and breakdowns of this absolute icon in the making.